We'll start, sir. Yeah. Yes, sir. आइए come. Good afternoon to all of you. That part of our NCube collaboration, fifth edition of Connect Future Ready Leaders, we had also kept parallelly master class. So in the morning we had a master class on particularly hovering around ESG, and we had more than I think 25-30 corporates who are pioneering the ESG, and also their colleagues came and got the benefit. This masterclass was done by our partner Credible. Credible is a platform where they help in BRS reporting. You know, ESG, about 1,000 companies they have mandated. So similarly, we have SPA Associates. And SPA Associates is one of the old company engaged in merchant banking, or earlier also bond issue, raising placement, all that. Then they are also engaged in investment banking. They are also now merchant banking. They are also wealth planner in terms of insurance distribution, mutual fund distribution. And they have a main office in New Delhi, Janakpuri. But at the same time, Bombay itself just nearby, Kanakya Wall Street, we have the office. Then they have the office in Bangalore, Hyderabad, Calcutta, and such other place. So in the recent 2 to 3 years, SBA has been also very active in various terms of these type of activities. And Sandeep Parwal, give a big hand. He is the Managing Director and Chief Executive Officer of the our Sandeep Parwal Associates. And I am also very happy that being a banker with 40 years of experience and another 10 to 11 years of doing such various activities, he has selected me as the mentor. So mentor work is to see that the organization fully fit in terms of technology, fully fit in terms of the people, and fully geared up to the future. Otherwise today, morning also you would have heard that if you have to achieve Vikasit Bharat, we have to have a total mindset change. Mindset has to first change. Because उसमें क्या होता है, अच्छा काम होता है तो 10 आदमी ये साइड पुल करने वाला है, तो पुल करके बाद में वो उसका ऑब्जेक्टिव भी निकल जाए बाद में, है ना. एवरीबडी से ये होने वाला नहीं, बट हो सकता है व्हेन वी हैव द दिल और मेहनत और एफर्ट्स है तो कोई ना काम हो जाएगा. अभी देखिए ये हमारा 5th एडिशन है. तो 5th एडिशन में ना ओवर ए पीरियड ऑफ टाइम हमने बहुत मेहनत करना. अभी पहले हमारा 10 लोगों को अवार्ड देते थे, अभी लास्ट ईयर हमने 32 दिया, और हमारे ये कॉन्क्लेव में 28 लोगों. तो ये आप सोचिए, अभी आज का कितना हम आपको बताएंगे नहीं, बिकॉज वो कल है, आप आना ही पड़ेगा. इतना अवार्ड देने से भी क्या होता है, दे आर द अकम्प्लिश्ड लीडर. सो द अकम्प्लिश्ड लीडर विल एंडेवर टू सी दैट they spread that awareness of leadership to others, and overall there will be leaders building. Unless leaders in the Yuva Shakti, Nari Shakti, or in every area, technology leadership, or in the field of infrastructure funding and all. So today I am very happy to present Rajesh Kemani. He is the राजेश केमानी है. ये हमारा आपको एक all of you who are interested in CFO club, that is all the CFO is the value creator. So in that club he has been having all the chartered accountants, all the key management personnel, and he also is engaged in investment banking, equity placement, all that. So इनका है, और एक समीर सामंत करके, वो भी समीर सामंत and associates, so they are our channel partner. So whether they help or not, separate issue. Channel partner को हम लेते हैं, इन द सेंस आप समझे ना, इनका कैटेगरीज थोड़ा अच्छा अलग है, ये एक बहुत काम किए, अभी भी हमारा एटलीस्ट 10-15 स्पीकर उनका थ्रू आए, बट सम अदर कुड नॉट डू मच, दैट इज़ ऑल राइट, बट हमारा आइडिया है, इंटेंट है, उनको थोड़ा प्रमोट करो, इफ़ दे आर डूइंग गुड जॉब वी हैव टू प्रमोट देम. सो अभी हम ज़्यादा टाइम लेगा, हमारा सभी स्पीकर अभी ऑल हैव कम हियर, सो आई एक्सपेक्ट this whatever workshop on infrastructure funding, then what you call alternative to the insurance में for बड़ा बड़ा contract के लिए security, deposit का insurance or any other issue में, or IPO for SME, all that issue. I am not knowing what Sandeep Parwal will be speaking or his colleagues are speaking, but it has to be interactive. अभी so that all those will be captured also. We will put it in virtual so that it reaches to the intended beneficiaries. With this, once again, extend a hearty welcome to you. हमारा informatics rating है, आप कड़ा Mr. Vikas, all of them. So give a big clap. They are also SBI का neighbor है. 9th floor of the Kanakya Wall Street and 11th floor, both are there. So there is always a synergy. Whatever, wherever, we have to find new synergy, and उसमें क्या होता है, दोनों बेनिफिट होता है, दोनों ग्रोथ होता है, देन इंडिया का विकसित होता है. नहीं तो क्या है, तो हम आपको भी आगे हमारा कोलैबोरेटिव वे में विल टेक इट. प्लीज सिट. सो विद दिस आई शॉर्टन माई स्पीच, बट आई लुक फॉरवर्ड दैट whenever small endeavor है, but it should be taken in a larger spirit, and we have to achieve the India's Vikasit Bharat. Thank you. I extend a hearty welcome and present Sandeep Parwal ji. Yes, sir.
Thank you, everyone. Good afternoon. And after what Narendra sir has said about SBI, you really feel absolutely in safe hands to be guided properly for the right goals and right agendas, objectives. We have friends and circles in the community, and we are able to connect well. Very briefly, without taking long time on this, I'll just take you through what all our engagements and why we have chosen a masterclass related to infrastructure and EPC and related financing. This has been a subject on which, as an organization, we have been engaged for more than 2.5 decades. Perhaps not many people in the public, because this is a very select work which is known, and it is not a very loudly spoken kind of a work which we have been doing. Briefly, I'll run you through a very fast snapshot on what all SP has been doing. And next. Thank you. So briefly about the company, we have 9 offices. Now we have set up our international operations also. We have an office in Middle East, as well as tying up something in Europe also. Zurich will be our point of first landing. London, we have some associate presence, not a direct presence. We have been engaged into transaction advisory, fundraising, bid process management, related to asset mapping, diligence, market feasibility studies, and some policy and regulatory advisories also. But for last 5-7 years, we were amongst the top 10 in prime for fundraising and bonds for the infrastructure related segment which we were doing. So that was one piece. So we have been engaged in the sector. The kind of work or the industries we would have worked as related to renewable, that is the hottest thing right now, but we are doing some innovative work on this. Urban infrastructure, the Ministry of Urban Development had appointed us amongst the first 8 merchant bankers which were required to be engaged for smart city development. So we were amongst those. We have done some work related to transportation, highways. Food and processing also has been a part of our activities. Doing a complete life cycle of a project has been the kind of engagement which we have been doing. And doing an end-to-end advisory with a larger team is what we endeavor to do. Being a financial services organization based out of Delhi, I have minimal competition actually, to be honest. Most of the financial services organizations are based in Bombay only. But Delhi for these policy making things is helpful, and we are able to work on those aspects. the kind of some of the key projects which we would have done slightly old, but yes, there were the select projects which we had financed individually and in a wholesome way, or some of the larger achievements. Now this size looks slightly smaller, but doing the first tax-free municipal bond was in itself a great challenge because there was no appetite related to that. Doing a Brahmaputra cracker polymer in competition with the SBI cap was again a very difficult proposition to work with. So we have been able to successfully structure on these things. At the urban level engagement or the empanelments which we were doing with multiple departments at state as well as at central level, we had 1,000 odd related empanelments with multiple departments or corporate or institutional clients. So that is which included a lot of also. Now the way and the cycle has changed, but we have been doing that piece. To summarize, all I'll say is that we do some PPP structuring, some bond issuances, some credit rating enhancements, stakeholder management, and financial closure for the projects. Now we have started monetizing the assets also, doing some infrastructure work based out of GIFT City also, doing some international reach. So we have been able to move things on that direction. That's a brief intro on this. The new innovation or the value add which we are trying to work on in the segment is related to the surety bonds also, which we have been able to contribute meaningfully. And you will have a specialist speaker related to that subject also in the session if you find it of interest. That is where we are. Now I'd like to, the kind of valuations which we have been doing related to infra is also a core component of all the activities which we do. And not taking you into the technical matters, but this is what our advantages have been, and I think I have narrated most of these things. So in terms of multidisciplinary approach as well as a wholesome solution to the service seeker is what we are trying to do. With that, we'd like to invite our panel and panel speakers related to the subject. Who was the speaker who was supposed to come? I am missing him. Dilipji, we have been interacting earlier when you were with Husk. Perhaps we didn't meet at that time. Yes, so, and we were working on some financing solutions. I'd like you to take us through the segment and the seminars which we had shared.